Today I will show you how to temper couverture using the seeding method. I have pre-crystallized couverture drops here, 50% bourbon Swiss top chocolate. Couverture is a special type of chocolate to cover cakes and pralines and to make ganaches. In comparison to ordinary chocolate, couverture have a higher cocoa butter content that makes a couverture more liquid and more easy to process. I'm melting the 50% bourbon Swiss top chocolate at 45 degrees Celsius in the microwave so that all of the cocoa butter crystals are melted. So for the seeding method, we need to add the pre-crystallized couverture drops into the melted couverture. Couverture needs three things for the tempering. It needs time. That's why we are only adding a small amount of the drops at a time. It needs temperature and it needs movement. So the movement is the continuous stirring without adding extra air, and this helps to build the crystals. With temperature, as a rule, we here at Carma say for milk chocolate the ideal working temperature is about 30 degrees Celsius. White chocolate is about 28 to 29 degrees Celsius and dark chocolate about 31 to 32 degrees Celsius. But this still depends on the type of chocolate and, of course, the room temperature. So slowly adding the drops into the melted couverture, continuous, careful movement without adding extra air, and waiting until the drops are fully melted. How do we know when we have added enough coins? As you can see, the coins are starting to melt a lot slower. This means that we don't need to add any more. Another way to generate movement is with a hand mixer, but there you have to be very careful that you don't mix in all of the drops too quickly. I usually use the hand mixer at the very end to mix in the coins so that you have a nice smooth couverture. There you just have to be very careful, again, not to add too much air. The more air that we add, the thicker the couverture is going to get. So now we can make our test. The test is best done on a spatula to see if your couverture is tempered properly. Allowing it to set at room temperature for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once we see that it's solidified and very shiny, we know that we're ready to make our hollow figures, our pralines, or our tablets.